I wanted to give you some thoughts that I had that might help you thinking about Taoism and that central idea, the Tao. Or, to put it simply, what the heck is the Tao? First of all, you say Tao even though it starts with a T. And sometimes it's pronounced, or it's spelled D-O-A. But here in our text, it's spelled with a T and it's pronounced Tao. And the question is, what the hey, who is it? Number one, it is not a god. It's not an entity. It's not a being. It cannot be personified in any way or anthropomorphized, which means a representation that makes whatever it is seem like a human being or have human qualities. It's not. It would be, you could say, nature, but not in the sense we have of going to a park and hanging out and making hot dogs and stuff. It is instead the way of things, the way things are, the way what exists exists. And in Taoism, what exists is primarily, or primarily does so in a particular way. For one thing, everything changes all the time. So when we get connected to ideas that, I have a relationship or a job or a plan, and that I want those things to remain stable or to not change, then I'm working against the Tao. Because it is the nature of the Tao to change constantly. However, that changes in a very particular way, and that is from yin to yang to yin to yang, back and forth. Yin and yang are called complementary opposites, which means they're opposite and yet they need each other, or they require each other, or they are aspects of each other too. So the change is constant and always from yin to yang to yin to yang. So the Tao is the nature of things and the way things move from yin to yang. Examples of yin and yang are up, down, over, under, black, white, before, after, spring, autumn, life, death. So in Taoism, we attempt to first understand the Tao. We do that by paying attention, by looking and experiencing nature in all its grandeur. And then we try to harmonize ourselves with that Tao to be like what we actually are, an aspect of what is, rather than rushing in with our ego and trying to control things and make things and have everything become what we want. So first we pay attention to the Tao, to the way things are, and then we attempt to harmonize ourselves with that. The result, it is said, is happiness. And happiness is the point of Taoism. Not going to heaven or getting famous or being at right with a god, but rather contentment, happiness. There you have it. I hope that helps. If it doesn't, or for any reason, please message me and we can talk about it some more. Be well.